Alright, I got this.
No, you don't get to do the intro.
What's up, guys?
You're not
Welcome back
to
to the Dream SMP.
You're not allowed to do the
Today
intro.
we got Tomo, we got Dream Not Found, and Dream.
Stop!
And today we're gonna be playing on the Dream SMP, and you're gonna draw gay fan fictions of us, even though we're all children.
Please don't.
And we're gonna eat it up.
Please
we're
don't.
British.
Please don't. Hello and welcome back to the Spilling the Milk podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to
coming
have
at you live from the fucking Milk Center
really
in downtown Los Angeles,
Downtown
bro.
LA, baby.
Really
Downtown.
Downtown, we're in the
It's
gutters
kind of
with the
like
homeless
pre-recorded.
freaks, man. The pigeons, man. They're fucking shitting on us as we speak,
That's
dude.
not happening.
I'm gonna have to interrupt you for a second, Jack, because
Oh yeah.
who
Interrupt
did
me.
you vote for in the last election, buddy? You want to share that with the crowd?
The dude who hates homelessness, Joe Biden death, man.
You're Canadian. I don't think you voted for Joe Biden, Desu.
I didn't. I
Jack
voted.
committed election fraud. Okay.
I did. I went to the Canadian election and put Joe Biden on my ballot, and they threw me out of the fucking institution.
They threw you out of Canada. They threw you in.
And they put you where they put all those indigenous people.
In Los Angeles, dirty Los Angeles, baby.
Baby.
Let's go. That's where we're located right now.
Anyways, you guys are probably wondering why there was a gap, why we missed an episode of the podcast, and Jack's going to explain that right now.
So basically, I keep saying that we're in Los Angeles, and there's a thing in Los Angeles called the sun. See, we record all of our podcasts on a certain like Sony Walkman little device here, and the heat from the sun
Sony
actually
Walkman is
melted
not
our
a
Walkman. Can this shut the fuck up? I'm trying to tell the fucking story, okay? The fucking sun, the global warming melted our fucking Walkman, and now we lost the recording. Oh no, what a tragedy. Fuck that. It sucked anyways.
And it was Ed Sheeran featured on that episode, and now we lost it, which is pretty
Yeah, we
tragic.
finally got Ed.
We just found him. He was like walking the streets of LA.
Yeah, he was at
lost,
Starbucks.
actually.
He was at Starbucks, and I offered to buy him a coffee, and then he wanted to be on the podcast.
Yeah, you just charmed him so much. You gave him a little rub and tug, and then it's on the way.
Yeah, I started.
That's on the Patreon, or it would have been.
That's on the Patreon. Go check. Oh, check out our bonus episode, by the way. Yeah, sponsored.
Our first like proper bonus episode is out now. We're taking suggestions for topics for future episodes. So if you give it a listen, let us know.
Wow!
Moving on.
Oh yeah, baby!
Our
I
podcast
think,
was delayed.
I want to bring up. This is like, if we're just going to start off by talking about stuff that's happened kind of recently. I think one pretty significant recent thing is Jack coming out as gay, but also the Game Awards.
I'm proud
Those
of him.
happened.
I did not watch the Game Awards. I don't know what the fuck. All I know is that Among Us is in VR, baby.
Among Us VR, man.
Matters.
That's all
man.
that matters.
Okay, you guys know that wasn't even the best piece of information, bro. The content creator of the year. Hello?
Spilling the milk. We did it again, baby. We won. We did it for you
again.
guys. I couldn't
6
have done
years
it
in a
without
row,
you.
baby. 6 years, man.
I will
running,
say
baby.
that unironically, if Among Us has a resurgence when VR comes out, which I think is possible because like VR, like in terms of content creation, VR is pretty popular.
I don't think
like,
enough
VR
people have VR to make that a reality.
Well, the thing is like a lot of content creators have VR because they're rich, and they also have like VR chat is like a huge gold mine for content. And I do genuinely think that if this like second wave with VR Among Us ends up like being big, like a bunch of creators jump on it and it makes the game big again, that could be the event that would actually get a lot of people to get VR.
This is like an insane thing of you to...
If VR starts popping off because of Among Us, and
if Among Us does a better job than porn, I will have to applaud Among Us at the end of the day.
I'm just gonna... They announced the official Among Us VR, but there were already games that were basically Among Us VR. Like, people already made videos on it when Among Us was popular. Like, I've already seen a couple of these videos. So, sadly, to ruin your fucking dream like that...
Well, I'm just saying, it's not gonna be the same until fucking Corpse Husband and Saikuno are streaming Among Us VR. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it's not about the game. It's about the when you have like all these people doing the same thing at once. That's what like gets
I don't know,
people
man.
on the bandwagon. I feel like.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if Among Us can come back. I feel like it just captured such a point in our terrible lives as humans that like everyone had to play this game for way too long.
Well, when the
just to get social
Sigma
interaction
variant gets in full force, then I think
the Sigma's gone. It's all about the Omnimatrix or whatever they're calling it now.
Omnimatrix?
Yeah, it's like Ben 10.
Keanu?
No,
like Keanu?
Ben 10. The
Keanu?
Ben 10 thing is called Ben 10 watch that he wears is called the Omnimatrix.
Keanu?
Yeah, this video is sponsored by the new Matrix movie. What's it called?
Check it out in theaters now. Matrix Reloaded Revolutions.
Whatever it's called.
Reincarnated.
Click the link at the top of the description. Thank you. All right. Can we talk about Dream? Can we talk about Dream?
Yeah. We can talk.
Can we talk about Dream? Can we talk about Dream, man? Like Jeff Keighley, the dude who hosts the Game Awards every year, he announced the Content Creator of the Year, and obviously it was going to be Dream because he's the best creator. But also, he just skips over it like it was nothing. Like, they didn't give any time to Dream. They didn't let him fucking stand on the stage and give a speech like all the other gamers did.
They should have started big-throning him on the goddamn stage.
Yes! Jeff should have gone on his knees and sucked and fucked him.
Amazing gay oral sex. Amazing.
I would have fucking loved that. Time, dude. They didn't have time for Dream because they needed to show the new Fortnite trailer. Like
the new Fortnite fucking trailer with The Rock.
Matter.
Or they had to show the 1 million Facebook gaming ads that were trying to like be diverse.
The Facebook gaming ads were so. Those were the most like ridiculous thing ever.
What happened? I didn't watch the show. So okay.
So, I'm gonna try and phrase this as nicely as I possibly can, but I'm gonna dance around the words here. But the Facebook gaming ads, all of them, because that's like they're trying to make their live streaming thing more relevant. Because literally no one watches Facebook gaming. Like they lie about their numbers very obviously because no one watches that shit. And fucking all of their ads were very diversity focused. Like literally all of them. All of their ads were basically the early trailer for High Guardian Spies. That was essentially what every single one of their Facebook
they're like, hey, you fucking
and I'm like,
say you fucking minorities. You want to stream on our platform?
Bleep that.
Oh, I'm fucking Puerto Rican. I can say
bleep that.
If I want to say
bleep that, Smug. Bleep that.
Don't bleep it. Leave it in.
I'm bleeping it. You made me completely lose my train.
Basically, yeah. No, it was basically that.
It doesn't make any sense why they're doing this because like their audience is gamers. Like this is they're a corporation. They're trying to make the most money. So I would think they would meet.
And gamers are like racist anyways. So know they're not going to support this LGBT marketing.
Even more so, the primary user base of Facebook is already like mostly just racist. True.
It's
people.
Conservatives.
So it's like
conservatives
very
and old people.
That it's very strange to me that they decided to take this approach to their marketing. They sold their product very poorly. Is basically what I'm saying. It was interesting. But I'm ready for the metaverse, so I'm opening wide for Mr.
Suck me in, Zuck. Suck me in, bro. Let me fuck Sonic in his open world Breath of the Wild game, man.
Okay, that's the real important thing is they announced a Sonic the Hedgehog open world game coming out next year.
What the fuck? I thought that was fake. The Sonic,
no, it's real.
It looks fake. It literally looks
fake.
fake.
The PNG of Sonic over like the Breath of the Wild background,
and
they're like, boom, I fixed Sonic. How the fuck do you make a Sonic? It doesn't. How does that game format even work? He's supposed to like run on a track and like a certain. I don't understand how that would work.
We'll have to see, man.
He's gonna run in a. It's gonna be like every open world game where it's boring.
When is the first milk type game coming out?
Because it's Sonic.
Dude, we can make a Spilling the Milk video game. It'd be like you're a piece of cereal and you live in a sea of milk, and then there's spoons that come after you, and it's oh my god, it's just a cinnamon toast
like
crunch commercials.
It's like that. It's like that game I Am Bread, bro. You know how you control the bread,
really need a sponsorship from like a cereal company.
Dude, oh my god, dude, imagine.
Yo, Kellogg's. Kellogg's.
Wait, there's actually a YouTube sponsor that is like boxed cereal.
Yeah.
We should maybe email them and be like, yo, like, we have a branding opportunity here, man. I don't know. But speaking of sponsors, this video is sponsored by spillingthemilk.com because we just dropped some amazing merch. Smug, put the shirts on screen right now.
Easy, man. Easy.
If you want to support us and actually get something physical and tangible, that's always an option. Do you guys want to go into like maybe like the development, the philosophy behind your guys' shirts?
Yeah.
I put and I was like, hey,
don't review
bleep that, Smug. Bleep that. My bad. So I thought
idea.
So I thought that the phrase "spilt milk?" was funny, and then I put it on a shirt, and we sell it.
So I was just mine was basically because we had come up with the idea of making it that we each like came up with our own design, because we were trying to decide if we wanted to do like one thing or what we were going to do, but that's what we ended up doing, and I was just thinking of designs that would be interesting on a shirt because I like stuff that's a bit more graphic because I'm a nerd and a dweeb and a geek, and I was just doodling and came up with the comical idea of a spaceman spilling his milk in space, which was not even an intentional nod to Milky Way but does fit.
I put Fumos on a shirt because Fumos are awesome. I have 2 Fumos. And does anybody here have a Fumo? I think Core has a Fumo, but he only has one Fumo, and I own 2 Fumos.
I'm gonna get a deck of Fumo. I'm gonna get a deck of Fumo, and then you will be beat the fuck out.
And I have
you will
2
not
Fumos,
be able to compete
and
with
Core
me
only
when I
has
have my
one
deck.
Fumo.
When I have my deck of Fumo, that's like 800.
You'll never own a deck. If you own a deck of Fumo, if you ever own a deck of Fumo, I'm cutting it open and I'm gonna put myself inside of it and then zip it back up.
I'm buying a deck of Fumo when milk hits 100K.
I am in your walls.
When we hit 100K, I'm buying a deck of Fumo.
Totally not Mark. You guys, totally not Mark. Got his channel fucked. He got fucked by Toei Animation,
totally,
guys. What do you think?
Totally. I think he deserved it.
He totally got fucked.
I think he deserved it for being
British.
British.
He deserved it, bro?
He's British. Okay. What do you expect?
Okay, Mark, okay. He didn't deserve it, first of all. I'm going to cut it, but he shit on Usopp versus Luffy in One Piece, and he was shitting on Usopp's actions in that scene.
So are you saying that this is karma?
Yes, this is karma for him shitting on Usopp versus Luffy, and
Oda saw that he was being negative about Usopp versus Luffy, and he's like, I bet this guy doesn't even think that the merry-go-around or whatever the first ship was called, I bet he doesn't even think that it's a real Straw Hat. And then he's like, that's the final straw on my hat. And then he strikes his channel down.
Yeah. He clicked the button. That's the final straw on my hat.
Oda himself sent out the memo.
Ichiro Oda, you come on our podcast sometime. But yeah, no, Mark got fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting because, like, I don't know. I guess, like, it's interesting that this particular event is, like, really gaining traction. Since I wouldn't have expected this one of everything to be the one that, like,
well, this is like the most colossal in nature.
Yeah,
I've personally never seen 150 videos.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
Literally 3 years of his YouTube career.
Yeah, but it is crazy because it is like, a lot of people don't realize how like completely sort of random dealing with copyright on YouTube is. It's just like, I mean, there's ways to. There's ways to get the game in your favor, but a lot of it is like you're leaving up to chance when it comes to that kind of stuff, which is definitely very, very stressful.
I mean, the AniTuber, like the inner AniTuber circle, the memo is, unless you are dedicating your channel to like One Piece and Dragon Ball, don't talk about anything that Toei owns. That's why so many Tokyo Ghoul videos get taken down. So many One Piece and Dragon Ball videos get taken down just because Toei, they're like the biggest offender of this. Like, I've never made a video about like Toei shit, so I've never dealt with that personally. The only copyright strikes I've ever gotten have all been from Kadokawa. That is the only company that has ever striked me. And like, even then, they are way, way more lax, at least right now, than Toei. Like, Toei, they're just fucking savages, man. They go on the prowl, and they just look for videos to strike with frequency. And it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. And
but that's
totally
a new thing.
Random.
That's what makes it so scary, though, because if you're getting strikes on something, then it's like, well, it's like the difference between strikes and claims are, like, weird. But, like, I would just say that, like, I almost, like, prefer strikes because then at that point you can at least, like, because if they claim it and then they lose the claim, like, reject, then they strike it afterwards. And that's just like 60 days where your video's in hell. If you do that strike, then they can't just strike the same video again. So you're free at the very least. You know what I mean?
No,
it's
yeah,
a fucking
because that's the way the system works. It is like oftentimes, well, a lot of times what happens is like they'll block the video, so they'll basically say this is our copyrighted material. We're blocking the video in every country that exists, and then when you file an appeal for that, basically that sends a message to the copyright holder, the people that literally blocked your video, and you basically say you're wrong.
It's fucking stupid.
And they get like is it 2 weeks or 30 days?
30 days.
They get 30 days
days
to reply to that. 30 full days. And then like the whole time that if that video is blocked, it's not getting any money. Like it's not getting any views or anything. Could completely kill the video. And then after that, almost every single time, unless it's an American company, they respond to that by issuing a takedown notice where they're like, we disagree with your response. We're going to give you a strike now, which you get 3 of those, your channel's gone. And then you have to respond to that. And then that's like a legal notice. That's like, if you disagree with this for real now, you have to sue me. Like, you have to take legal action or let me put my video back up.
And they never do because it's just not.
Because they're a Japanese company. They're not going to fucking sue. Especially
but speaking of Japanese companies, I want to maybe get off this subject because I feel like maybe that's not the most interesting thing for the average person. Speaking of Japanese company, I had some Japanese company this year. Personally, I was accompanied quite frequently by a Japanese character, I would say. I saw this thing on Twitter that said, "Who was your character of the year?" And I wanted to ask you guys who your character of the year. Who was the fictional character that defined your 2021? For me, personally, it was Neko Arc, the Japanese funny cat from the Tsukihime franchise, the Type Moon franchise, because it's a funny cat, and that's all I really got to say. I mean, you've seen Neko Arc, you've seen Neko's Fart. It's a pretty attractive cat.
I haven't seen the latter, but...
Do you guys have, like, a character that you feel like defined your year?
SpongeBob.
The Pui Pui Mole car. Like, just in general, any of them.
I like SpongeBob and Patrick.
Do you like it? The video where it's like, SpongeBob.
No, I hate that video. Don't fucking bring that shit up. I hate that video so much. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. Stop, please.
Plankton.
I can't escape.
Plankton. Squidward.
The cops are gonna come. They're coming for you.
Jack?
They're coming for you.
I think every single podcast we have recorded, there's been sirens going off in the background. Jack, are you okay? Are you safe? Where the fuck? Are you okay, man?
SpongeBob. Yeah, no, I'm good for now. But we can wrap this up soon. But
the entire podcast, 20 minutes, we close it out. Oh, I wanted to mention,
I don't know, man.
This is something funny I thought that I'd bring up, because I think, like, podcast is also a good place to just address stuff related to the channel.
Yeah.
Like, let's address the accusations, guys. Okay, let's address the accusations.
Well, recently we put out a tweet and also like a community post that we were looking for some editors, and we found a couple people that were pretty good. So apologies if we didn't get back to you if you did.
We hate you. We fucking hate you.
No hard feelings. But we did that, and there was a surprisingly large number of responses to that in confusion, because they're like, you guys are editors. We all know that you have all done editing work. And what I need you all to understand is that spilling the milk is by no means our primary mode of operation. We all do things outside of that. Which should be pretty obvious, I would imagine.
Shit.
Like at least with Eden, considering he still uploads frequently, and he pretty much edits all his videos himself and does all the work on that. You know,
true.
Entirely solo,
so. Suck his dick more. Suck his dick. Stroke that ego more, bro.
Also, Jack and Eden are both still in school.
I go to college to get more knowledge, and Corey goes to Jupiter to get more stupider.
So that's why we reached out for more editors, because we're busy as fuck. I want to sleep a little bit more than I.
Yeah, Corey needs to sleep, man. Corey needs
his beauty sleep. Like, he's fucking hideous. I want him to turn into a
he's
sexy.
So fucking ugly.
I want him to turn into a sexy mixed king. Like, I want to see his body.
He's so fucking ugly, man. Let him sleep.
Literally.
So ugly.
What the fuck are you?
What the fuck was that,
Big Time Rush, baby. You guys see they're coming back? They're coming back.
They've been back, dude. Hello?
Well, they're like really back. They dropped a song on all platforms. They dropped a new song.
What? They dropped it? They dropped the song?
Yes, they dropped a new song. Can I listen to it live? No.
Can I listen to it live?
I wanted you to talk about your experience with trying to get Big Time Rush tickets and trying to see them in person, Jack. Is it going to happen? What's going on?
My current experience of trying to get to Big Time Rush.
Trying to make out with
I've been trying to
Big Time Rush individually, yes.
Basically, I'm in, as Core said, I'm in university, but my semester ends next week as of this week, as of recording this. And there was a Big Time Rush concert in New York City, a city I've never been to before. It'll be a new world for me. So I've been trying to convince Core and Eden to come see Big Time Rush with me in New York City. And
I was only going to see it if I could see Logan's cock.
And I have no promises towards that, so that's why he's kind of declining. But it's if you have tickets, DM me on Twitter at JackIsBoy, and I will consider it. But it's been quite a journey over like the past couple of years. I've been trying to get them to come back.
Emotional.
And
you made a video about Big Time Rush on your main channel like a year and a half ago, right?
I'm actually I'm kind of surprised that they didn't bring you in for the revival though.
I know. I literally predicted their fucking
like Trash
comeback.
Taste all over again. Like Jack used to be a member of Trash Taste. They don't let him back in. He used to be a member of Big Time Rush. They don't let him back in. It's like Jack just can't stop running into the fakest of fake people. It's ridiculous.
No one likes me.
In a year, this channel is just going to be me and Core. It's like a never-ending cycle of Jack getting kicked.
Please, God, no.
Dude, that would be so funny. What if that's actually true, though? That would be so funny if that happened. Yo,
they're gonna put this.
Clip this.
They're gonna put this, and then they're gonna play the
the fucking curve team. I hope that happens, but yeah, I'm hoping to see Big Time Rush, but it's gonna be really expensive, and I'm poor. So go to patreon.com/SplittingTheMilk, so we can go see Big Time Rush.
It's important.
But yeah, do you want to randomly remember? Sorry, my brain just broke for a second. Fuck. So,
do you want to? Segue into the next topic?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, while we're still on the milk subject, I also wanted to reminisce
the milk subject.
On milk-related topics. And I wanted to ask you guys all for your personal take on what is the worst series that we've watched on
I
Milk
fucking
channel.
hate Ghost Stories. That shit was boring as fuck, man. It's like the parts of Ghost Stories that you see in the funny YouTube compilations, those are good. Don't get me wrong. But that's like 10% of the show. The parts of the show that don't make it to YouTube, they don't make it to YouTube because aside from the funny gimmicks that the dub throws in, it's just a normal, really boring old anime. It's not good.
It's not the best. I think another issue is that like a lot of the comedy relies on like references. Which, I mean, we do too, so, like, I can't fucking...
But it's old references.
But it's
not Dream,
that we can't relate to, so it is not funny anymore.
Yes, because I was not the target demographic of, like, 18 of the dub when in 2001. Like, I hate to break it to you, but I'm not 40 years old.
Yeah, fuck that. The worst thing we watched on Milk, probably Higehiro. But Eden wasn't there. But I think Higehiro is by far like the worst thing we watched on this channel. Era. Yeah, I think that shit was just terrible. But probably Ghost Stories is those are some of the most boring recordings, I think. Just because
well, that's the question of it. Is it like terrible or is it just like not?
I think Ghost Stories is funny.
Ghost Stories is just like really high peaks and valleys. I feel like.
Ghost Stories is.
Higehiro is definitely. I would agree. Higehiro is probably the angriest I've ever been watching a show like in my life. I think that anime broke me. Jack thought it was funny. I was in pain I thought it was the really entire funny. Time. I hated every single one. But sometimes you got to.
I look back fondly on it. I like watching bad things most of the time if I can laugh, and I can laugh at most things. So I'm pretty open to anything. So if you got. And obviously, yeah, if you guys want us to watch any more bad anime,
that's
you can
what
suggest
I will
it in
say.
the comments.
Stop recommending that we watch like only good things. Like, you want the videos to be boring? Like that just confuses me so much. I don't know. I feel like a lot of it, the fun of the comedy is like us, like, you know, making jokes about the thing we're watching and sort of being, you know, just
yeah, because usually,
atmosphere.
Well, it's usually when you watch something good, you want to pay attention, right?
Yeah.
So.
And then people get mad at us because we're not paying attention because we fucking talk so much. We just don't listen at all.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. My God,
it's fun times. Great experience. Gotta love it.
I love that shit. Do you want to? So, Core, I'm just interested about this topic. You made an entire topic in this. We have this Discord. This motherfucker put Fumo/weird Japanese doll photography. Like, how are you going to talk about this?
Okay, so, I mean, not everything has to be like a fucking 8-hour, you know, discussion. And none of our things are anyways, because you guys move on from the topic before I can even start getting to the next
how about you put your foot down, you grow some balls.
Maybe I will, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Shut up right now, you fucking asshole. I'm going to murder you in the street and gut you like a fish. So Fumo/weird Japanese doll photography is a very interesting niche in which individuals of the how do I say this without being offensive? Various people with quality cameras take their very creepy looking Japanese dolls or their Fumos, and they take these extraordinarily picturesque photos, and it's just it's a very fascinating. It's a very
all right. Now the microwave's gonna go off, Jack. The microwave's gonna.
Oh, give me a sec. Yeah.
Very fascinating occurrence. I thought Jack would be interested.
It burnt the fucking popcorn. Yo, yeah, sorry, continue, man. My bad.
I thought you would want to contribute to this because you're like the one who brings it up a decent amount that you find this.
Sorry.
Fascinating.
Continue, sir. My bad. I do think the Fumo pictures are funny.
Jack, you done with the microwave? I want to use it.
Yeah. No, I took my popcorn out. It's burning though. It's literally on fire.
I hate you guys so much. I hate you guys so much.
The Fumo pictures are funny.
You guys suck.
That's all I gotta say, bro. I'm
gonna kill you. You guys suck. Okay, you give a topic then, bitch.
Okay, let's talk about let's talk about. So on our last episode that was sadly burnt in global warming, I brought up this topic of our first cartoon.
Okay, can you
crushes.
actually? Okay, for people to understand that, they need to understand that we actually didn't run into Ed Sheeran and whatever the fuck we explained.
They don't
at the beginning
need
of the
to
podcast.
understand that. They
just need to know that we recorded 2 episodes of this podcast and that we lost both of them due to technical issues. Okay, that's all it needs to be explained.
Yes,
Jack is going to bring up a topic
explained.
from the last episode that we lost due to technical difficulties, and he's going to explain that right now.
He definitely didn't need to even. You could have just brought it up normally, and we could have just pretended we were having this conversation for the first time.
Do the viewers at home see this? Do the viewers at home see how much of a bitch Core is?
Look, you guys are way better at faking reactions than me, so I don't want.
I'm gonna be honest here. You guys are putting me in a mood not to talk about my crushes. You guys are making me a little angry.
I don't feel like this is a safe.
I want to be
space
happy.
anymore.
I want to be. You're the one who's making it unsafe, man. You gotta chill it.
I'm doing self-defense.
Turn it down from 11,
I'm
man.
doing self-defense.
Remember
go
to
to a 5.
I know
Dude,
Taekwondo.
turn it down to a 5, man.
Okay, if we were to get into a fight right now, all 3 of us free for all, who do you think would win?
I would easily kill all of you guys. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know how big I am? I would just fall. You guys are dead. You guys are literal twigs.
But I'm so much taller than you. I just like put my.
That doesn't mean you're not so much. You're literally like an inch taller than me. What are you talking about?
I just put my hand on your forehead,
so
and
much
then you'd
taller.
be flailing your arms. You wouldn't be able to reach me.
I'd snap your little twigs, man.
Okay, but what if I use a gun? I would win.
You'd win.
Exactly, I win. I am so much better at this.
You are a Florida man. You are a Florida man.
I'm much better than you.
That is
I
true.
could slather myself in maple syrup and slip away.
If you slathered yourself in maple syrup, I would start licking you. I would go.
Would you lick me if I filled my entire body, even like? What if I poured
you
like
stop
maple
making
syrup?
sound effects. I hate it when you do that so much.
Yo.
You see how this isn't a
drives
safe
me
space because of the
crazy.
way Core acts?
Can we talk about our crushes, man? I just want to be happy again, you know? Like, I'm going to go first anyways. So, as a young boy, I really liked women ever since I was born.
What about now? You don't like
before you
women
changed your
anymore or
mind?
something? What?
I changed my mind.
The
I changed
Logan
my mind.
changed your mind. The Logan Henderson from Big Time Rush.
Ever since I listened to Worldwide by Big Time Rush, I just became gay. But yeah, it wasn't Big Time Rush that was my first crush, but it was Danny Phantom from Danny Phantom.
Really?
My first cartoon crush was John Cena. No, I'm just kidding. He's not a cartoon. My first cartoon crush was Fred.
Core.
You want to expand on that?
Hey,
Go.
it's Fred. Oh my god.
This is a podcast.
Go.
We're supposed to like
Go.
Hey, it's Fred.
We're supposed to have like conversations.
Go. No. Basically, what we're doing
wait, no.
here-
I changed my
What we're
mind
doing
again.
here-
I changed my mind again. My favorite cartoon crush was Annoying Orange.
Okay, shut up.
Hey,
Okay,
Apple.
Here's what we're doing. Core, we're all going to reveal our cartoon crushes, and just like we just did with the who would win in a fight thing, we're going to pit all of them against each other to see who would win.
Okay, then I
in a
picked John
death
Cena
battle.
again. I changed my mind. I picked John Cena.
No, it has to be truthful. It has to be
if
truthful.
It's truthful.
Okay?
I think if it's truthful, I would win either way because I think my first real cartoon crush was Shion from Sword Art Online Season 2.
Mine was Misty from Pokemon when I was like 3, and I popped a boner at 3. But like,
you popped a boner at 3. Oh,
Damn, Zam.
Zam, man, that's what I said. I said
Mine
Zam.
is,
I looked at my penis.
Fucking.
My first words.
I already forgot her name. We talked about her last time. Like, Cosmo.
Yeah, it was something.
Cosmo from Sonic X.
Cosmo Kramer. Yeah, man.
Cosmo Kramer from.
So, does Cosmo have special powers? Like,
She's got like plant abilities or something.
Plant abilities. Okay. Well,
she turns into a planet at the end of season 3.
So here's why. So my crush wins then, because Misty has Pokemon and can kill you motherfuckers.
I mean, Cosmo basically is a Pokemon, so she probably just would be caught by Misty. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm actually gonna kill him.
Okay, let's talk about gun rights. Let's talk about gun rights then. Let's talk about gun rights.
No, okay. Moving on to the next topic.
We can talk about Pokemon if you want. We can segue.
Nope. Let's not talk about Pokemon.
Can we talk about Pokimane?
Okay.
Yeah, Pokimane.
What
We
do
can
you
talk
have to
about
say about
Pokimane. What do you have to say about her?
Have you seen her with her normal hairstyle when she doesn't straighten it?
It looks sick.
Yeah.
I think she looks really pretty.
Okay. Are you gonna marry her or something?
He wishes. He fucking wishes, this lonely, desperate piece of shit, man. He's such a fucking...
That's
You
really
probably
uncalled for. You don't have to be that rude.
He gives like 50 subs to her every day.
I think Eden can
It's so
secure
sad.
Pokemon. If he really tries, I think.
Oh, 1 second. Sorry. I'll be right back. Pokimane's going live.
Oh, okay.
Can we end the podcast now?
I'm more of an Alinity kind of guy.
Don't say that, dude. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Amaranth for life,
statement.
you guys suck.
Oh
you guys suck. Amaranth
my
for life.
God.
Amaranth for life, baby. She's number one.
I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I meant Amaranth, but they're the same.
Okay, yeah,
person,
you changed your answer
There's-
after I said it. Because Big
I know
Brother
how-
Jack
look,
said
I
it.
know
You
how
want to
it
say
sounds.
Big Brother
way
Jack
better.
said it.
I know
Now
how
you
it
want to
sounds.
say
Like if I were to
Do
look
it
at
now.
Mike,
Big
I would
Brother
look at
Jack.
Start with an
clean. I would
A,
look at
okay?
so
It's very
clean.
easy
I would
to
look
get
at
them
like way better.
confused.
Dude, if I was a girl who was like attractive, I would just go on Twitch, put that camera on, and start licking that mic, bro. That is free money right there, dude.
Free money, baby. Passive income right there.
Passive income.
That's the passive income right there. Dude, Amaranth literally... It was like revealed that Amaranth literally just watches Netflix while she licks these microphones. Like, she just said that on... Like, she literally has the headphones on and is licking...
I think, like, Ludwig was talking about that.
Yeah, it was like a Ludwig
he was,
clip
like,
or
watching
something.
his stream. Like, she sent him, like, a message while she was streaming.
Like, she was watching other people's... Like, that's the grind,
that's
man.
That's the grind.
Well, that's what I do during the milk recordings. I just, like, watch... And I just, like, watch him lick that mic.
Don't give attention to our competitors.
not a competitor, dude. He's a third party, okay? He's in a different industry. He's a Twitch streamer.
No free promotion.
He's in a different... Don't bleep out. He's our friend. What's wrong with you guys?
Bleep him out. Every time he says...
The clout is getting to your head, Jack. Can we talk about that?
Every time he says...
I think the clout is getting to your head, Jack.
No, it's not, man. I'm just fucking
You hit 15k subs on Jack is Boy, and now all of a sudden you think you're big dick around this goddamn town.
I swing that shit around town, man. I'm like a helicopter right here. I'm about to fly up. I'm about to be Kobe Bryant out here, man.
I'm more like a rafflecopter, to be honest, but you do you, buddy.
I'm out here in the skies, man, flinging my cock like it's a fucking suicide bomber. All right, let's go to the next
I wanted to
topic.
Say, this is like another sort of thing that just randomly... Recently, I don't know what it is, but I've been having like these random... just flashbacks to like books that I read when I was younger that like really stuck in my brain. Like they just have been like randomly popping up in my memory, and then I spend like an hour on Google trying to remember the title. Like I randomly remembered like a picture book I read that was about like a forest made entirely out of like steel, out of like metal objects and shit.
Bridge to Terabithia.
No,
my god.
No. It was a picture book. That is
okay, but you know what was the best picture book to read as a kid?
What?
Toad and Frog, bro. They were gay, and
Toad
they were
and
fucking...
Frog goes off.
Toad and Frog is fucking ballistic, man. Oh my god.
No, I love Toad and Frog.
I've never read it.
As a man with gay parents, I just feel so represented by Toad and Frog.
But my point was like I was just wondering if there's any particular books that you read when you were really young that like really made a strong impression on you, like as a kid.
I can't read.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I love that shit, man. Diary.
I probably read like 5 books as a child. I read The Outsiders, Lord of the Flies, Beowulf, Hamlet.
Like Harry Potter is
Wimpy Kid.
I
read all the Harry Potters.
Yeah,
that were
I think
out
the Harry Potter.
I read a lot of the Hunger Games and shit. I read all the normie books for normie bitches.
Like the best, my number 2 when I was like a young child was Captain Underpants and fucking Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I hated Captain Underpants.
Captain Underpants is great.
He was the shit, man. He literally shit in the toilet, man. That shit was awesome.
The parts where you get like the little animation when you flip the page.
Yes, dude. I love Captain Underpants.
That was awesome.
He was fucking...
I just feel like people should be wearing clothes. I feel like it's something that we should adopt as a society, like people who wear clothes.
Yeah, underpants are fucking clothes, dude.
I disagree.
Underpants are undergarments. They aren't clothes.
Free the body, man. That's all I'm saying.
Free the nipple. Free the penis.
Free the penis.
Let it hang loose, man.
Let it hang, man.
Let it fly.
It ain't hurt no one. It ain't hurt no
one.
Like let him be. Let him be. That's what I'm saying. And Captain Underpants is just like a beacon for that movement, and it's also a funny little comic little book, and I love that shit.
I will say that you guys mentioning Diary of a Wimpy Kid brings up a great subject of an idea that we have for potentially a future episode, maybe even next episode, and that is the very first Spilling the Milk book club on Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
True. You want to talk about that, Core?
I think this would be a fun time, considering I've not read any of these books easily in like a decade, and everyone loves Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Actually, it's kind of crazy that like this shit is still not only is it still coming out, it's still incredibly popular.
Getting a brand new
remembered
movie.
Very fondly.
Dude, I've been getting a lot. Okay, this is kind of a weird segue, but I've been getting like weird Diary of the Wimpy Kid analysis videos.
No, I was thinking of mentioning that too.
I'm like, what the fuck? It's like there's this one that gets recommended to me that's like, Manny is a psychopath in Diary. It's like a character analysis study of Manny Heffley from Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Manny is I fucking hated Manny.
Yeah, he's a psychopath. He's a sociopath. He's gonna kill.
It's like, and it'll have like an edgy AniTube thumbnail, but it's fucking Manny Heffley from Diary of the Wimpy Kid. It's just so hard to take seriously.
You can expect lots of analysis like that on the Diary of a Wimpy Kid book club. So let us know if you'd like to see it. If you'd like it to be real.
If this podcast hits 200 likes,
We're doing like goals on the podcast now. Come on, man.
Do on your likes, and we will do the Diary of the Wimpy Kid podcast.
That's just too much, man.
Oh my god, we'll rip off Nux. You know how they do the One Piece version? We'll do the Diary of the Wimpy Kid version. We gotta get someone who hasn't read Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Who hasn't? I feel like every like Zoomer in our age range is probably
we can ask Metahulk. He's Indian, so it's not his culture. We can get him.
No, they had Diary of a Wimpy.
We got Nux's editor.
Indian.
They had a Diary of a Wimpy, inshallah.
But yeah, so that's our idea for the future. But I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to bring up.
Nope.
Okay, no, you could have just said that. You didn't have to like leave me hanging. I felt like I was kind of sitting on.
I want to talk about Japanese bookstore.
Oh, I put that in the chat. That was just that's like a 30-second thing that just happened that I thought was kind of funny, which was literally just that in the when I was going to this Japanese club, not club, but it's like a study group that I go to occasionally, and we took like a field trip to like this Japanese bookstore, and just like it's like a Japanese grocery store also, but this was like a Kinokuniya, which I've been to before because there's a bunch of locations. But in the store there was like a posting. It was 2 Attack on Titan memes. One was in English, one was in Japanese. One had, I think it was Hanj, and she was like screaming like, please be quiet, like don't yell in the bookstore. And the other, which was in Japanese, was it was not Zika. What's his name? Edgy boy, the guy who likes to clean. Levi. It was Levi, and he's just there, very very stoically, quietly saying like keep your voices down. I thought it was very amusing.
Saying, Aaron.
Well, he does say
Aaron.
that. Yeah, that's coming up in the next season. I just thought it was very amusing that the phrasing of the one in English is like, please, no yelling, like that's not allowed. Stop, like it'll literally screaming to shut the fuck up. And the Japanese one is like, if you could keep your voice down, that'd be nice.
Well, it's just the Japanese
different.
are way more polite.
It's just Japanese people. They're way more.
They don't know how to let loose. They don't know how to let loose.
It's funnier when you can see them.
They don't know how to get fucking feisty, man. Let it all loose. Let it all out there, man.
They
just
know
keep.
How to
they're too.
Urusai Yatsura, you know. So.
They don't know how to yeah.
And you know what they also don't know how to do?
Thank the patrons.
Thanks to the patrons. That's right, baby. That's right. Also,
yabba dabba do, man.
Yabba dabba do. Also, if you're
before we thank the patrons, though, let's just talk about
our feelings.
You ruined my segue. That's fucked up. Like you.
Oh shit! Sorry, cut out.
Let's talk about our feelings.
I'm hurt.
We can
talk about my feelings. How you hurt my feelings by
just read the patrons. Cut Jack out. That segue was good. Don't let him ruin it.
But
say the patron
I'm cutting out. I think I'm cutting it.
Oh. Is Jack's internet fucking? Or is he just having a seizure?
Oh, let's thank the patrons. Thank you.
I just wanted to say, but before we thank the patrons, I want to say, like we said, first bonus episode is out now. Also, if you're $15 plus tier, you can still vote on what we're gonna cover for our next Patreon exclusive commentary track. We've already got the one on Tesla Note out. We're going to be doing another one this month, and that's like a monthly thing. And also keep an eye out because we're going to be posting info about our next Discord group watch coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you to our patrons: Alexander Rodriguez, Blackman, Bubs, Ice, Jester, Mr. Delta, Acorn, Cato Sicarius, Chris Martinez, Crescent Cannon, D's Nuts, thumbs up, Eric Rubin, Cassim Salem, Maggie, and Ronaldo. Have a great life. We love you. Bye.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.